I was able to catch up and watch the first. Well, I caught up on the 2 acts of Arcane, and I heard that you watched them like at least the first act before I did. I was like, I need to catch up because I need to know what's going on.
I cannot express enough how much that show is like making an impact on me wanting to watch it over and over and over and over. I've already seen it 3 times. Season 1 going into season 2. It's that good for me.
And I didn't I started try to rewatch the first season. I was like, nah, I'll just wait till the second one. Lately, I've been like that. I've been like,
Yeah.
I don't need to. I just need to know what happens next. And as soon as like the first 2 episodes, bro, I'm engulfed back into the like where we're at in the story.
Yeah.
That I don't want to give spoilers because I think when this comes out, the 3rd act is gonna finally drop after this pod comes out.
Yeah, when this pod comes out, the 3rd act will already been out for a week.
Oh, okay.
So
we right now don't know how it's gonna end.
No.
But when this comes out, we'll probably know how it ends. But what we've seen so far,
oh my gosh,
I don't know why, but I feel like this is one of the best animation shows. I mean,
they spent the most money on it.
I mean, okay, look, I know there's anime. I know there's people that love anime.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about where it crosses, where you don't have to be like so much into anime to like the show.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I think that's the best way to put it. I don't know.
Well, I would say so because you know how like when what's the show that came out that's a true anime, One Piece?
Yeah.
I felt like I don't know. Maybe what I'm trying to say is that like I have never played League of Legends.
Mm-hmm.
I've played some of their games, which is I played TFT, but I've never played League of Legends, and it feels really good to watch a show, know that it's based off a game, and not having to know any of the lore of the game.
That's, to me, I say the same thing.
And it's so intriguing. It's the cast is great for it, actually. I don't know if you know who plays Jinx.
It's the girl from Fallout.
Yes, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that until maybe about a week and a half ago.
Yeah. Fallout, it's on Prime. It's based also on a game.
Are you sponsored by
No,
Amazon?
I'm just making sure people know what we're talking about because, I just want the people to be informed.
Yeah.
That's also a great show.
That was also, that was a good show.
And see what's weird about about how they're stepping up from the video games into like live action or animation on Arcane. The writing is good.
Yeah.
But you're right. When you text me about the 2nd act was the music.
The music is insane for the fight scene. There's a certain fight scene between a daughter and a father. I won't say who. So I won't give too many spoilers.
Wait, what?
The first thing that I thought about was you because I was like, Mark is going to love this heavy rock.
Yep.
And as the fight scenes keep going on in the show, they just keep throwing rock music in there. And I'm like, this is it, man. And so the music's good. The acting's good. The story is good.
The story is, and the thing about the story, I thought, how much more can you go from season 1? And it's like, it's going more into like, honestly, it makes me want to play the games, but I don't think the game is going to feel like how this show felt.
It won't.
And I'm like, no, probably I was thinking the same thing. It's probably not going to make, but I don't know. It's just one of those shows that just has so much like impact on you as a viewer. It's like, I need more.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to end with this season, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with like, because sometimes when they drag out a good show for too long, you're like, did we really need a 3rd season?
Like Marvel.
Hey.
I'll say it again. Like Marvel.
Don't make me go off on a tangent.
Like Lucasfilms.
Don't. Oh, Lucasfilm is in a bad spot right now. Don't even.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Real quick, can I switch?
Switch it. Let's go ahead and finish this conversation about Arcane, and then we'll.
Okay, because I have like some news on Lucasfilm.
Yeah. No.
Okay, cool. Okay, but this show, I don't know. From watching the first season till this new season, I'm like, this I don't know how like. What more like you can get out of a show? And it's animation, which is crazy. Like, I don't want it to be in live action. That's how good
Yeah.
it is in the animation form. That's how good. I'm like, wow.
The story that they expanded on the two main characters have been really, 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 really good. I know that some people are like, no, I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. But it's good for it to end because then it gets oversaturated.
Mm-hmm.
And it just shows though how well they can do with these two main actors that they've put on this first part.
Right.
What they're gonna do with the next. I know they have to be making the spin-off of each individual that plays a part because they all have different stories. They're setting it up extremely well.
I was thinking about the same thing about when they do move on. I don't want it to be the same as Arcane though. I want it to be totally different. It can be the animation, even if you change the animation.
What do you mean?
Like the intro song. Oh, the misery. Like, don't do the same thing where, how do I explain this in a good way?
Well,
like, don't do the same fight scenes the way they were. Don't do the same animation. Do it totally different. Just the where you're getting the content from is the same. The video game is the same. Don't do it all the same. Just like how
do you think that it's the same right now though?
No, what I'm saying is like if they're gonna do more stories within the League of Legends lore,
Mm-hmm.
don't do it the same as you did Arcane. Don't do it at any way the same. Don't keep it the I just don't. How do I say this? I don't know how to say this right. I just don't want to see the same thing where how they started the first that intro you were talking about with the rock music, how it was so different.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Do something totally different because now it's oversaturated still. You're just doing the same thing with Arcane but putting a different character in it. I don't want that. In my opinion.
It's an interesting take that you have on that because I mean, obviously we wouldn't know what they would do, but I would imagine that they would have to keep some of it the same, right? To make relevance to the story. To keep relevance to the story. But like, let's say if they make a spin-off show, because I have a feeling they're gonna make a spin-off show to Melissa and what's the big lady on Trust? Her mom?
Oh, the one that is like
She's the new League of Legends character that like has all kinds of cool things. I feel like they'll make
I don't know who you're talking about.
She's the army lady, the
one that is like behind the scenes and everything.
Yeah, she's the mom.
Oh, the mom of the
Melissa, the one that's with Jace.
Oh, okay, yes.
The one on the council.
Which I like the way. Did you notice? Oh, I don't want to give. Should we? We can't give anything away, huh?
I don't care. We can do whatever we want.
Okay, well, spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen Arcane, we are about to spoil it. If you do not want it to be spoiled for yourself, please exit the video, or we'll put on the screen when to skip to when we're done talking about this.
Yes.
So
this is only for first act and second act because we haven't seen the third act.
True. We haven't even finished.
We're
giving a review before.
Yeah, but I mean it's so good.
Yeah.
The way they did the time jump in the
time jump.
They went ahead in episode 4, act 2. Some time has passed because.
Oh, you're saying when Vi is like now she's all like emo and has black hair. Yes, because I was trying to see how much time has passed, and I think it was a year.
Oh, see, I was trying to look it up too, and I couldn't find how long it was.
They said it in the series, I think.
You know what? I have a confession real quick. I did fall asleep just a tad and woke up, but I got the gist of the episode. It was just one episode I fell asleep. It was late at night. Remember, I still had COVID. But I did.
I also had COVID, and I've seen the series 3 times.
Bro, I'm sorry. It was just.
This is the Billie Eilish thing all over again, man.
No, what I was going to say is like, I like how Jace became a little more interesting because I feel like he was just like the cookie cutter character. He's like the guy.
I want to make Hex Tech for whole.
Yeah.
To come
and I liked how they made him like villainish, but he still had like some.
He has a story.
I was like, oh man, that's so good. That's a good arc for him because he, like you're saying, he was like, oh, I'm gonna save the world.
No one can have it but us.
Yes. It is mine, all mine.
No, what I sound like is the little Heimendinger.
Oh.
No one can have it
The
because
mouse?
the past is what. he has a scene in the first season where he goes, "Only I know what happened in the past," and he sounds exactly like that. I'm not kidding. I hope you pull up the video. Like, you should watch it on your own time. But he goes, "Only I know what happens in the past," and then there's a whole cut scene of him talking. I'm like, bro, shut up.
I was trying to figure out, is he a mouse or a gerbil or what is he?
I don't know. I have no idea, but he's 309 and he lets everyone know every episode. Don't die on us. Don't die on us. And he lets everyone know every episode. It's like, we get it, dude. You've been through some stuff.
And then they try to make him like he's sneaking into the temple or whatever. It's like, bro,
so
what the
cheesy. But the cool thing, right, is that I know with this third act, I don't know if you noticed, Jace was the only one that came out, and all three of them went in together. Heimendinger, Echo, and Jace went all in together to investigate what was going on when and the only one that came out of that
was
Jace.
Because do you remember that there was a mural? Remember how time has passed, and remember that guy with the gauges?
Yes.
And you saw him show a mural of that other character. I forget what his name was, but he was like childhood friend of Vi and Jinx.
Are you talking about Vander?
Not Vander. He was
Echo.
the guy.
You're talking about Echo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, his name's Echo.
Echo. Yes.
So, I wonder what happened there. I mean, we're probably gonna get answers in Act 3, but
yeah. So,
but man, great show. You need to watch it. If you haven't watched it, watch it.
We are not sponsored by Netflix to say this.
No.
But honestly, I Netflix, reach out. So good.